Welcome, folks, to another VRSN broadcast. As today we have coverage of the LFG Sweet 16, in which I am excited to host or broadcast this game, which hopefully will be a great game. As we have the number 7 ranked Cincinnati taking on the number 5th ranked Los Angeles. Now, right now, both teams are getting ready to get set. So as we wait, I'll introduce myself. I'm VJ, which I'm the host of VRSN. I broadcast many real football games, and here I am broadcasting yet another one, with it being my second LFG game. I mean, technically it's like my 6th or 5th, but that was LFG UF. So if we're talking about football fusion, this is my second, which I'm absolutely ecstatic to call this game. Now, no idea who the quarterback is, no idea who the players are yet. Although, by the time I see their usernames and stuff like that, then maybe. The only true LFG person I generally know is Champ. I think we all know who Champ is, alright? So, yeah. That being said, we're still going to wait this out here. Which is new play. I don't know if the game's going to officially start yet. Still generally waiting to see if it is. Which it is snapped. That's a 7-yard gain. Quick pass to Displat. Give me a second here. I'm trying to send the link of the stream to whatever's going on. And it's another great pass there to start the game off. So 2 huge gains here for Cincinnati. Quarterback scanning, looking, firing, quick pass, nice 9-yard gain across the 40. It's the receiver. So Cincinnati here taking what Los Angeles is giving them. I mean, that's obvious. But Sog is going to look to throw it to the mid-4. And these guys, receiver down at the 5. A nice throw there by the quarterback. I said at the 5, they're at the 6-yard line, which they're on the doorstep. First and goal. Quick pass again. In the end zone. A lightning strike. Cincinnati on the board first. It's Chiguri, or however you pronounce that, to walk it in. And with this PAT, they'll go up by 7, and this one is pushing wide left. No good. So it'll stay a 6-point game. Or a 6-point lead, I should say. With this kick is going to go in the end zone, but taken out for a touchback. And this is where we'll get to see the Los Angeles offense, which will hike it quickly. It's a left side rollout, and it's going to be caught. 8-yard gain and kneeing, so just so he doesn't get hit stick there is his receiver. 2nd and 7 from the 28-yard line. Quarterback firing quick again. It's a left pass to his receiver. Number 20 gets a nice gain, although he's short of the marker. With that being said, I'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Right side rollout. Stepping back, now stepping up, now stepping back. Has a receiver wide open, and it was just the same, man. Number 20 has space to make a move, in which he is going near the sideline. Still moving, trying to get some blockers, as he has a convoy, but he's down for a gain of 27 across the 40-yard line. So instead of a nice little short play, I said short like 3 times in the same sentence, it's another quick pass to have Snow. Excuse me for the lag. I don't know why I'm lagging. All right, so I roll out here for the quarterback. Scanning the field. Looking. Has a receiver open mid-fold. Although, I mean, I wouldn't really consider him open. I mean, this would be a risky pass. That's all I know. Although he asks the receiver on the right side, can he get a block? Yes, he can, but he dives too early, and he's down at the 1. A missed opportunity there on getting in the end zone, although they move all the way down at the 1. And it's going to be a quick pass to the left side. It's incomplete. Had to try and find this receiver on the pylon, although it just did not connect. It's going to be a right side rollout here for the quarterback. Scanning, has the receiver back of the open in the back of the end zone. He said he wants to go across his body, and it's incomplete. Just fires it right over the head of one of his receivers, which is now going to bring up a 3rd and goal, which is crazy because they really could have just walked it in. It's going to be a quick pass, but it doesn't even matter. They still get in the end zone. This time it's number 6, Zengetsu, as LA ties the game. On the wall. What a huge hit. Sorry for not being able to commentate that one. Again, I'm still trying to send the link. Half of y'all are not even watching the stream. Left side rollout here for the quarterback. Stepping up, spinning, scanning, firing, right side. This splat makes the catch, but he's going to knee down for a gain of 7. 2nd and 8 here for the quarterback. For now, I'm going to call him Misagi. It's a throw towards a fold and wide open, but he is just thrown out of bounds. But making the catches, his receiver up the left fold. And it's a huge gain for Cincinnati. And quarterback is going to start by dropping back, and he's going to spin, fires in the right side of the field. It's a short pass, and it's only a gain of 1. 2nd and 14. I'm going to mention this. I do apologize for the lag again. So here is Isagi. Scanning, firing towards the right side, and wide open, but it's over the head of his receiver. He had no DBs near him, but it's a huge mistake by the quarterback, Isagi. That right foot opened up as he had all day to throw. Left side roll for Isagi. They're on a 3rd and 14. He has a receiver and shot up the middle, and it's caught diving in the end zone and for a 45-yard touchdown as Cincinnati takes the lead again. With the PAT, they're going to try and up this lead to 7 and 8 too. Somehow he barrels his way in. The receiver, that is. So here goes the kick. Mid taken out from the 1. And he's getting a nice return for a gain of pretty decent gain, that is. So, 1st and 15 for LA. LA firing across the middle. It's caught. Has the receiver. On 3rd and 6 here. Quarterback stepping up, now backing back out. Left side. Rollout is where he's moving now. He's going to fire it across his body to the right side of the field, and it's incomplete. Over the head of the receiver. Seems like the quarterbacks, both of these quarterbacks have a little jitters here. As if you lose this game, your season's over. We all know this. Anyways, it's a right side rollout for the quarterback. He's going to quick pass to the right side, and he has the receiver. Toes inbounds for a gain of 8. 1st down and 15 as they convert on the 4th down. Right side rollout. Now make his way left. This time was MV Core quarterback. I don't know if it's the same person, although he has this receiver for a gain of 8. We've seen a lot of short routes or a lot of LOS passes be thrown here early. Right side rollout. Now making his way left, scanning the field. Buying time, stepping up. Hurdles a man in the pocket. I don't know if that was just my lag, but it's incomplete anyways. It's a 3rd and 7 now. Seems like it was a one-on-one fall, but it was swatted down. It's a quick pass again to the right side. 9-yard gain on the comeback. It's receiver. A possible celery play. I have no idea if it even was, but it's a 1st and goal. Inside the 15. Left side rollout for NV Core. NV Core scanning, has a receiver. Short again, but it's out. Who wants to go to the end zone? And it's incomplete over the head of the receiver. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I believe he should have been able to make that catch. Anyways, right side rollout here for the quarterback, NV Core. Core scanning, firing, short again. Yes, receiver in the middle, and he's just down short of the goal line at the 1. He was off and running for a short while, but not being able to punch it in. But will they be able to punch it in on this 3rd and goal? NV Core scanning. NV Core pressured. He's going to have to get this one out of his hands if he can make the DP, or excuse me, the D-line miss. He's going to fire it across his body towards the left side of the field, and it's incomplete over the head receiver. And let's see if they'll go for it on this one. And they will. We thought that was obvious. I'm saying we. Yes, we. It was 4th and goal on the 1. This will be a huge stop for Cincinnati. They can get the stop, and they won't. Instead, it'll be LA to find the end zone again. And with the PAT away, they are close to tying this game. Lecture with the reception. And with this kick, it is up and through. Now, for all the viewers that are just coming in, I do apologize for, you guys being able to see this extremely late. Because, I don't usually swear, and I'm sure I'm not supposed to swear, but my stupid self went and forgot to send the link at game time. And which, if you were watching the stream earlier, you'd be able to tell that I was trying to focus on sending that link. Anyways, it's 1st and 15 from the 20, as always, on the beginning of every drive. This is Cincinnati. I mean, it's okay for me to say their mascot name, right? I mean, I don't know. That's just a part of my the way I commentate. I like to say the mascot name instead of the team name more often. But I digress. Whew, okay, so with Cincinnati taking a little break here, if you're looking to join the league, which you all know what league this is, it is in the description, and it's called LFG. That is if you are new to the channel or new to the raw football community. This is the matchup between the number 7 ranked Cincinnati and the number 5 ranked Los Angeles. Both teams' offenses playing pretty well, as 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for each of the teams. So it's a tie game again as Cincinnati's back to work. And there's a quick pass here on the left side. It's caught on the LOS. Is his receiver, which I knew his name was, 2nd and 6. Right side rollout for Asagi. It's still Asagi. Scanning, looking, firing towards the middle of the field. Risky throw, but it's caught. Receiver adjusting to make the grab across the 50. First and 15 from the 49. Quarterback scanning, firing, left side, and he's there. This time, that little West pass will not work. It's only a gain of 2, which brings us to 2nd and 13. Left side roll for Isagi. Isagi scanning, looking for a receiver downfield, and he has him. It's not really the downfield throw. It seemed like it just because of how backed up he was. Or it's an 8-yard gain reception. 3rd and 5 from the 40. Isagi. Isagi making his way left. Now firing deep towards the middle of the field. It's incomplete. Over the head of his receiver. No chance for him to make a play in the football. And they'll go for it. Now, this is real football, so obviously you make bad decisions. You will not punt. Playing doesn't work in real football regardless anyway, especially when you can eat the football 90 yards, and the quarterback lets him eat the football about 30 yards, 22 yards, and which he has his team for a first down all the way across the 20-yard line for a 1st and 15. I already mentioned that. Let's roll out for the quarterback, Isagi. Isagi stepping up. May look to run it here, and which he will, but he is killed out of bounds. He goes 5 yards flying in the air. And with that carry, it'll only be a 4-yard gain for 2nd and 11. From the 14. Isagi, quick pass to the middle and complete. Try to find his receiver on the right hands for a possible walk. That's what it seemed like. But he was just jammed off the line. 3rd and 11. 3 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right here for Cincinnati. Left side rollout here for Isagi. Isagi may look for something quick. But the play is going on for too long for it to be something quick. He's going to look for something in the back of the end zone and it's incomplete. And now with the 4th and 11, they're going to be forced to take a field goal. And which this kick is up and through. So, Cincinnati being able to actually make the kick through the uprights, unlike as they did the first drive, which it went wide left. You guys weren't there watching. And with that, they have a 3-point lead. And Los Angeles has a chance to take the lead here. And the quarterback is scanning, firing. Half Snow again. Half Snow's off and running for a gain of 16. 1st and 15. From the 45. Right side rollout. Scanning. Looking. Firing to the right side. It's caught. Making a catch as a receiver. But he's killed. Coming downhill. Making a tackle. Number 13 for the Cincinnati defense. 2nd and 11 for LA. 1:20 left here on the clock. They need to punch this in before the half ends. And which, as you can see, they're going to try and milk the clock so they can score before the end of the half. They just get the snap off with 1 second left of the play clock and hits Half Snow for a gain of 10. 3rd and 1. Short of the marker is Half Snow. And now it's a 1-minute warning as we just have just a minute left here. It's going to be a fake handoff. Don't know what was going on through the exchange, but it's a throw across his body. As you can see, that fell incomplete. And now, with that being said, it's going to be a 4th and 1. Right side rollout now making his way left is Enricore. Enricore, nice black pass on the comeback. There's Lecture, which he's off and running. Trying to get a block downfield, which he cannot. Although it's a 30-yard gain at the 10. LA at the 10-yard line with 42 seconds left, trying to punch this in. I think Cincinnati just came from using their last timeout. Guess we'll have to just wait to see what they decide to do here. So, first and goal from the 10. BG got smacked in Juco and what's it? I mean, I really did, but it's not even got on the field anyway, so I don't even mind. Anyways, it's a right side rollout here for quarterback. Sorry for the lag, but it's a quick throw. So it's the middle of the field, and once he makes 2 men miss, but he lays down at the 8. Smart play there by the receiver. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess when you can chuck the ball like pretty much 100 yards, you should take the knee. And which is a quick throw in the back of the end zone. Slanting across. It's receiver Lecture again. With his second touchdown reception, he has LA taking the lead here. And with the PAT, they can go up by 4 at the end of the half, in which it's up and through. So Cincinnati will get the ball back with 17 seconds left here on the clock. And it's going to be a touchback here, as it always is. With 16 seconds left here on the clock now. Left side rollout for Isagi. Quick throw again. Is going to get a nice gain to 10. Trying to move the ball downfield just a little bit so the quarterback can chuck it deep, or gives his receivers enough time to be able to run downfield. And this is going to be the final play of the half. Isagi's going to drop all the way back, waiting for his receivers to get downfield, which they finally do. Let's see who will come down with it. And it's swatted down. Nobody will come down with it. And that'll be the end of the first half in this 16 matchup between Cincinnati and LA. Both teams' offense is doing pretty good, although on that last drive there by Cincinnati with the forced Hail Mary, that was the only drive where they haven't scored points, that is. The previous drive before that, they had to kick a field goal, which gave LA to have the chance to take the lead, which they did. So, with LA being able to get the ball back in the second half, let's see if they can extend the lead and really put themselves in a position to win this game. First and 15 from the 20. Here is LA. Right side rollout. From the right hash, it's going to be a quick throw towards the right side. And it's caught. His receiver gets a 6-yard gain as he just dives down. Although he got delivered a blow by one of the Cincinnati defenders. 2nd and 9. Quarterback scanning, surveying, firing on the left side. Caught. That's his receiver has Snow again. He's had a couple of receptions in this game, and maybe his 9th already. I'm going to take a look at the receiver stats right here. And no, this is one number off. This is 8th. He has a receiver wide open on the left side, but he said he has another one wide open on the right side. And it's going to be a nice gain to 31 all the way down across the 35. Cincinnati's defense not being able to provide a stop here. If they're going to have to win this game, they're going to need one. A throw again to Half Snow. Although it's a short gain for Half Snow. 3 yards for Half Snow. 2nd and 12. From the 31, quarterback is going to roll right now, making his way left. Scanning, looking, has a receiver mid-full, but instead he wants to go to Half Snow again, in which he's got him for a gain of 12 out of bounds for a 1st and 15. And from the 19 is NV Core. NV Core has a receiver wide open towards the middle, but instead he wants to go to the end zone, and it's incomplete. The receiver not being able to reel that one in bounds, or not being able to catch the football at all. 2nd and 15. Now on the right side rollout is NV Core. Firing across his body towards the left side of the field, and he has Lecture. He has 2 touchdown passes. He's going to look for his 3rd. Or excuse me, not touchdown passes, touchdown receptions. 3rd and 6 from the 10. NV Core firing across his body again, but Lecture is not able to make the play. Able to swat it down. Great defensive play as he had dove to make that one. 4th and 6. It's going to be a huge stop for Cincinnati which they need one right here. Left side roll for MV Core. MV Core stepping the firing, quick pass, and it's caught. He just jumps off of two receivers' heads and walks his way in the end zone, standing up. What a play! Like Super Mario, he goes leaping over somebody's head. I have no idea how he was able to stay up on his feet, or how Cincinnati even let that one up in the first place. So now it's a kick here in the end zone. And here's Cincinnati again, this time being down by 2 scores. And it's the quarterback, Isaki, firing towards the left side, and it's caught. A perfect pass, although it's knocked out of the hands. Half Snow says no. 2nd and 15. Left side rollout for Isaki, firing to the left side. It's caught diving down. It's a receiver for a gain of 9. Cincinnati using the LOS throws quite a bit here. Now, she may look to use it again as he has the receiver towards the open for the middle, but instead he wants to fire to the right side as incomplete. Swatted down. What a great defensive play, which he'll go for a 4th and 6 from the 29-yard line. Risky play here. If they did not get this, they're in huge trouble. And which he'll fire to the right side. It's caught. A perfect pass to bat his boy Brian. Brian gets a nice gain for a first down from the 46. Isagi firing left side, caught across the 50 is his receiver for a gain of 7. Let's see who that is. I guess I couldn't see him. 2nd and 8 from the 46. Isagi now making his way right. Isagi has a receiver on a comeback. Ran out of time. He's running out of time, which he gets it off. And it's a complete ball, swatted down. He had gotten hit as he's throwing the football. Somebody's in the backfield is going to have to be a new play. Cincinnati needs a touchdown here to stay alive in this game or in their season. Sagi standing, firing towards LOS again. Can he make a miss? It's a fumble. It's scooped up by LA. A huge blow. Look at the hit there provided by number 5 on LA, and Zay gets the fumble recovery. What a hit. The receiver could not get down. 1st and 15. Dropping back is NV, which he'll fire deep to the left side, and he has him. But he cannot get it to him. Incomplete. 2nd and 15 now. 1:39, taking down left here in the 3rd quarter. Firing towards the middle, wide open is receiver number 6, in which he's still going across the 30, down for a gain of 32. LA looking to put a punctuation mark on this one here early. Towards the left side, caught, and it's down at the 1-yard line. Hope you all are still able to hear me. I have no idea what happened there. I had a couple of mic issues, I guess. 1st and goal from the 2. LA use the clock here. It's going to be a quick throw. Turns to the left side. Hit peak. Tackle just short of the marker. I don't know why I sound very annoyed there as I said that. But now it's a 2nd and goal from the 1. Can LA punch this in, or can Cincinnati make a goal line stand? And it's going to be kicked up the middle, untouched, and walking it is MV Core for LA touchdown. As they extend the lead to 3 scores now. Sure, there is a lot of time remaining, especially when you have a 4th and 25 in the 4th quarter. But with Cincinnati's defense not being able to stop LA at all, they are in huge trouble. And the time is also not on their hands here. in which they're going to take it out. As the ball did not reach the end zone, it's going to be a 9-yard return, or I don't know why it's whatever. It was a 1st and 15 from the 29. Let's hurl out here. Here's for Saki. Saki now dropping back, fine to the left side. Has receiver up the foot, and it's a gain of 19. That's a great way to start the drive. Get a little rhythm going, so you could punch this touchdown in as quick as possible. It's Saki scanning, firing, wide open receiver left side, but he is trailed. You may want to try and be able to get down, as it's going to be the end of the quarter. The third quarter ends and the fourth quarter will begin. Right side rollout for Saki. Scanning, looking for a receiver. He has one wide in the middle. I seen him, that's why I started. And it's going to be down at the 15. Let's hurry up for Isagi. Isagi scanning, firing towards the right, back in the end zone. It's tipped, but almost caught. Incomplete. That was risky there. Man, I would have lost it if he was able to make the catch in the end zone. Reminds me of the play that Iowa had against Oregon last week, but, obviously didn't get in the end zone. And it's going to be not incomplete. Reception for a 3-yard gain. Another quick throw, but a quick tackle there. 3rd and 12 for Cincinnati now. From the 12. Play clock ticking down, time ticking down. They were probably thinking of a play here, which is a risky throw. Almost intercepted. I think that receiver or DB for LA had just saved Cincinnati. He went ahead and swatted it down instead of letting his DB get the interception. And as said earlier, they will go for the 4th and 25. So, what does Isagi have in him to put his team back in this game? Isagi stepping up, firing late, and it's caught! It's just snaked it in the tight window. Cat owner makes the catch across the marker. And with that, they have a chance to extend their drive, and it's a gain of 14. Once again, a huge hit being driven near the marker. Isagi scanning, looking, and oh my goodness, he just got that throw off. I thought it was a fumble for a second, just by how late that was. It's a 3rd and 1 now. Isagi needs 1 yard to get the drive to continue it going, and which he will have it keep going, as he has a receiver for a nice gain of about 20. I have no idea what it was. I'm sorry, I'm tweaking. For down at the 15. Let's roll for Isagi. Isagi scanning, firing to the right side, has a receiver. Almost intercepted. A risky throw there, as 5 was just coming downhill to possibly get the lurking interception. Or he does not. 2nd and 9. Isagi scanning, trying to find someone, which he has him in the back of the end zone, but swatted down. A great defensive play as number 80 on the LA defense reaches up and bats it down. 3rd and 9 here for Cincinnati. Left side rollout, firing towards the middle. It's caught! Caught in the end zone. I think one of the LA DBs had jumped early, but it's a Cincinnati touchdown. And they cut the lead down to 2 scores, in which they cash in the 4th and 25 for touchdown with a 2-point here. They're going to try and put it down to a 7-point game, and it's incomplete. So it is still a 1-score game. Cincinnati will go for it. 2 minutes and 52 seconds left here. 8-point game. What does, or excuse me, not 8-point game, it's a 9-point game. That's why they're going for 2. Sorry for mentioning the wrong amount of number. It's incomplete. 1st and 15 for LA as Cincinnati could not convert on the 4th and 25. And here is quarterback MV Core scanning, firing towards the middle, and is a risky throw to double coverage. And it's going to be incomplete. No receiver in the area. Possibly an overthrow there. Right side roll for MV Core. MV Core stepping up, will keep it here, in which he'll get a gain of about 9 as he is truly out of bounds. 3rd and 6 here for LA. Left side rollout. MV Core scanning, looking, fires to the left side, coming back as a receiver, but he misses the throw. He misses the catch, I should say. You got to be able to receive that one if you're going to want to help your team here get to the Elite 8. A left side throw, and it's a diving catch, but he's in shorts. We'll have to wait and see. And it's a turnover on downs. It's a turnover on downs. It was a great effort to make the catch, but he could not convert as he was just inches away from the marker. Left side rollout here for Isagi. Stepping up, he will keep it. Isagi dives across the marker. A gain of 17. As we'll reach under 2 minutes here in the quarter or the game. Scanning the field is Isagi. Isagi stepping up, firing deep towards the left side, and it's a perfect pass. And off the running is 29. Can he escape? No, but he's driven out of bounds down across the 15 for a gain of 62. What a throw by Isagi. A clutch throw to keep his team alive. Isagi firing corner, right side, and he has him. Number 18 in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's fitting that the player who wears number 18 gets a goal line fade as if he's AJ Green for the Cincinnati Bengals in the NFL. We all know what happened to him. He's retired, I'm pretty sure. It's a field goal up and through. Field goal, not field goal, a PAT up and through. And with that, they cut the lead down to 2. Cincinnati will go for it to try and keep their season alive. Or can LA get a stop and get the ball back and drain all the time they have left? The quarterback gets it off, in which he has his receiver inside the fold. Another great throw by Isagi, all the way down at the 29. 1st and 15 from there. Can Isagi march his team back and take the lead? They could drain the clock here and take a field goal to end this game, but let's see what they'll do. Isagi scanning, looking, stepping up, and he will keep it for again on the 13. 1 minute warning for Cincinnati. They could drain the clock here and possibly win the game. Or can LA get a stop that they really desperately need? Isagi gets the block. He will keep it again, and it's a gain of 3 as he slides down across the 15, down at the 16, the 13-yard line. LA takes a timeout. They do not want Cincinnati wasting the clock here, as they had 3 and now 2 remaining. 1st and goal from the 13-yard line. It's Isagi and the Cincinnati offense. Man, has the momentum of this game changed. Isagi now making his way back to the left. Scanning, firing, wide open in the back of the end zone, but it's incomplete. LA trying to give Cincinnati the free touchdown because they do not want them wasting the clock. Although you have 3 timeouts and you have the lead, so you do not want them to score early, and it's incomplete. Had to try to find his receiver for a slant across the middle, but just threw it too far out to his left. 3rd and goal from the 13. Cincinnati trying to come up with a win. Isagi steps up, fires back in the end zone, and he has his receiver in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati takes the lead as they climb back in this game. Isagi has been clutch, and Chi has also been clutch too. As they've been connecting all second half, and it's going to be a connection between Isagi and Numpity for the two-quick conversion as they go up by 7. Wow! What have we not seen here in this game? I mean, we've seen some typical stuff, but hey, this is a very, very great game. Right side rollout here for MV Core. MV Core drops back, steps up, fires, right side, coming back as receiver, LeBron. That's what it says on the back of his jersey, but instead I should call number 6 because we all know it's not LeBron. Nobody could be LeBron. Nobody could be. First and 15 from the 43. 18 seconds left here. Can LA respond to the score? Quick throw and complete. 11 seconds left here. Will we go to overtime? Let's see what MV Core and LA offense has in them with the few seconds remaining in this game. MV Core steps up, fires right side on the comeback as the receiver out of bounds. 4 seconds remaining. So it'll come down to one final play. Season on the line for LA. You need this. And no, not come to one final play. It'll be a quick pass here to his receiver on a nice little walk. So now this will be the final play of the game. Could this be the final play of the season for the LA? We'll have to wait and see. As seems like they'll take their final timeout. So here we go. Who can step up and make the play here and can keep this game going and possibly send us overtime or possibly win the game? MV Core drops back, steps up, it's running out of time, and it's swatted down. Cincinnati pulls off the upset and moves on to the Elite Eight. Isagi, 7 touchdowns, 34 for 50, 533 yards. Brings his team back in the game. They were down by 3 scores, but why does that matter when you have your quarterback making clutch throws in between 2 defenders? And with receiver Chigiri, they climb back and move on and get the win. So, your final score being 41-35. A very disappointing way to end the season for LA. It must be tough on their side as they just fall short on being able to try and keep their lead. And with Shea Kiff one, they give a huge one up. And it was for the 62 people viewing my stream right now. I appreciate every single one of y'all. As I said earlier, final score 41-35. Cincinnati moves on to the Elite Eight as LA season comes to an end. Till next time, for more VRSN broadcasts, subscribe to all VRSN channels and follow me on Twitch. The only times I'll be streaming on Twitch is if leagues do not permit me to stream on YouTube. Although that doesn't happen, which I suggest you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is where all of my VRSN broadcasts have been and will be as time goes on, because we all know we will not, decline on me streaming on YouTube. Hopefully, right? Look at the leagues in the description. This is a presentation of the great LFG. You all know what the league is. I don't think I need to, advertise it really. But if you're new here, it is in the description. So once again, final score 41-35. Isagi and Chigiri come in clutch. And with this team being down 35-17, They score 28 unanswered. So take the lead, win the game for Cincinnati. Anyways, I appreciate all of you for joining me in here for tonight. As we are going to go away. Have a great Sunday night. Guys, we will hopefully see you later on in the LFG season.